Dutchess County is a large suburban and rural county comprising 841 square miles, which includes the Hudson River. It is the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office's mission to keep our county free of crime. The mission of the Law Enforcement Division of the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office is to enforce city, town and village ordinances, the state laws of New York, maintain peace and order in the county, protect property and the personal safety of its citizens, and generally assist citizens in varied situations.
February 28, 2023. Fentanyl and crystal meth dealer arrested. Town of Poughkeepsie. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force reports the arrest of Marissa Green, a 31-year-old Town of Poughkeepsie resident, for criminal possession of a controlled substance in the third degree with intent to sell, a Class B felony. Mrs. Green was later released and ordered by the Town of Poughkeepsie Justice Court to appear on March 6, 23 for arraignment. On February 27, 23, task force agents executed a search warrant at the Red Roof Plus Hotel in the town of Poughkeepsie after an ongoing investigation by the Drug Task Force into fentanyl and other drug sales in that area. During the search warrant execution, Mrs. Green was found to be in possession of fentanyl, cocaine, and crystal methamphetamine. February 16, 2023. Fentanyl and crack dealer arrested by the Drug Task Force. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force reports the arrest of Gerard F. Willis of the city of Poughkeepsie for criminal possession of a controlled substance in the third degree with intent to sell, a Class B felony. Mr. Willis was arraigned in the city of Poughkeepsie court and remanded to jail with no bail. On February 16, 23, task force agents took Mr. Willis into custody before executing a search warrant at his residence on South Cherry Street in the city of Poughkeepsie. Mr. Willis was in possession of a significant quantity of narcotics at the time of his arrest. The search warrant was executed by members of the Drug Task Force, and the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office K-9 and Emergency Service Units. January 31, 2023. Local youths being extorted over social media platforms. The extortion begins when the perpetrator befriends the child posing as someone their age on social media. Then at some point asks the child to share explicit photos of themselves. Once the photos are shared, they then blackmail the child by telling them that the photos will be posted/shared with others unless money is paid. In some cases the perpetrator asks for the money in the form of gift cards, because they know that many kids still have unspent cards from Christmas, and using them is less likely to alert parents and other authority figures. So far the sheriff's office has one case in which the perpetrator did in fact post the explicit photos of the child after not receiving the money that they demanded. If anyone has any information about these cases, thinks they may be a victim, or knows someone who may be a victim, they are urged to contact Detective Cohen at 845-486-3820 or via email at jcohen@dutchessnewyork.gov. The Sheriff's Office can also be contacted via the Dipline at 845-605 2583, or dcsotips@gmail.com, and all information will be kept confidential. Finally, the Sheriff's Office would like to ask that parents and caregivers make their children aware of these incidents and reinforce the best ways for them to stay safe while using the internet and social media. March 1, 2023. Crack cocaine dealer on federal court-ordered electronic monitoring. Arrested by Drug Task Force. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force reports the arrest of Oldemo Fraser, a 37-year-old city of Poughkeepsie resident, for criminal possession of a controlled substance in the third degree with intent to sell, and criminal possession of a controlled substance in the third degree possessing a half ounce or more, both Class B felonies. Mr. Fraser was arraigned in the city of Poughkeepsie Justice Court and remanded to the Dutchess County Jail on $50,000 cash or $200,000 secured bond. On February 28, 23, Drug Task Force agents executed a search warrant with the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office Emergency Services Unit at 159 Washington Street in the city of Poughkeepsie. The search warrant was the result of an ongoing investigation into narcotic sales in that area by the Drug Task Force. Mr. Fraser was found to be in possession of several ounces of crack cocaine. Mr. Fraser is currently on electronic monitoring by federal probation for a pending case in federal court. January 27, 2023. Dutchess County Drug Task Force executes search warrant and arrests crack cocaine dealer. Dutchess County Drug Task Force executes search warrant and arrests crack cocaine dealer. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force reports the arrest of James Jenkins, 39-year-old, for criminal possession of a controlled substance in third degree with intent to sell. Mr. Jenkins, a City of Poughkeepsie resident, was arraigned in the City of Poughkeepsie Court and remanded to DCJ without bail. On January 27, 23 Drug Task Force agents with the assistance of the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office Emergency Services Unit and K-9 Unit executed a search warrant at the residence of James Jenkins on Virginia Ave in the City of Poughkeepsie, where he was taken into custody without incident. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force advises the public that crack cocaine can contain fentanyl, a deadly drug responsible for hundreds of deaths in Dutchess County. If anyone has information regarding this case or about any other individuals selling drugs in Dutchess County, you are urged to contact the Drug Task Force confidential tip line at 845-463-6040 or by sending an email to the following web address: drugtaskforcetips@gmail.com.
Equality before the law, also known as equality under the law. Equality in the eyes of the law, legal equality, or legal egalitarianism, is the principle that all people must be equally protected by the law. The rule of law is a political ideal that all citizens and institutions within a country, state, or community are accountable to the same laws, including lawmakers and leaders. It is sometimes stated simply as no one is above the law.